As beloved as any American fighter from any era, here is Dan Henderson. So many memorable moments throughout this man's career, and I remember shaking this man's hand every time because my hand really hasn't even recovered yet.
You know, Dan Henderson hit harder than anyone I've ever fought. Off of his back, he was hammer fishing, and he broke one of my teeth. This was unbelievable to fight this dude. But you think back to some of his greatest moments, right? Becoming the light heavyweight champion, the middleweight champion in Pride. But the Michael Bisping knockout is truly the thing that you will always remember him for on such a big stage at UFC 100.
And Dan Henderson still believes that his power will be heard from here tonight. That right hand, a thing of beauty. We'll see if he can find a home for it here in this matchup tonight. All right, so here he is, the mixed martial arts legend, Nick Diaz. This was really the fighter that brought me into the sport as a fan, and it is crazy to think back to the long winning streak that was punctuated by the win over BJ Penn back in 2011. Really just hasn't competed a whole lot since, so I think a lot of fans don't know what we're gonna get here tonight.
You know, he looked awesome in that fight, but that's not the only time. We have seen Nick Diaz on multiple occasions look like a world beater. He worked his way all the way to a championship opportunity against George St. Pierre. Now, he's in a situation where he needs to get a victory tonight to try to move himself back towards where he ultimately was and where he wants to be once again.
Nick Diaz steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dan Henderson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Nick Diaz.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. Well, United Center, Chicago, Illinois, seemingly an annual destination for the combat sports leader, and great to have a UFC fight night back here in the Midwest.
You know, I love coming to Chicago. I love coming to this arena because the fans are so knowledgeable. This city welcomes the UFC with open arms every single time, and tonight we come with a banger of a fight card. He blocked that punch.
Well, it's not a Michael Venom Page like blitz, but sometimes you can fall victim to Nick Diaz sort of lulling you to sleep a little bit.
Yeah, what I love about Nick Diaz is his eyes, man. He's always in that great boxing stand, watching his opponent, making sure that if they make a mistake, he's ready to capitalize.
Oh, no pad on the foot. That's a solid kick right there. Oh, man, another punishing blow up top. Even if you get the hand up, that head kick is still partially getting through, and these head kicks are really taking their toll as this fight advances. Henderson's got a cut on the forehead. Yes, he's bleeding now, so some work for the cut man in between rounds if we get there. So not a ton of action here early, but a lot of high-level striking as the fighters try to get their reads.
Yeah, these dudes are trying to figure out how they want to approach this fight. It's a long fight, so you take your time and make sure you know exactly what you want to do. Great single.
So how about that? The striker lands another takedown, and you've always got to keep your opponent guessing, but I know you are a little bit surprised at the approach tonight.
It's unbelievable because every time he gets a takedown, he is putting himself in danger because his opponent has unbelievable submissions.
Right.
It's crazy to watch a guy that is so skilled in the stand-up do this over and over again.
Right on the button.
So he needs to mix it up. Oh!
Power shots continue to land. Henderson's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Oh!
So what a moment in this man's career. A huge finish in front of a capacity crowd. After party's gonna be on fire. How about it?
I mean, I'm just sitting here stunned because to watch a young athlete have a performance like this was really amazing. The finishing instincts, his ability to close the show, it was next level. It was amazing, John.
Bruce Buffer now has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 38 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Nick Diaz!
Nick Diaz, ladies and gentlemen, probably will be a subdued celebration as usual, but make no mistake about it. This was a big win here tonight and a very impressive performance out of Nick Diaz. Perhaps his next fight will be for the UFC welterweight title.